So one of the major problems in Croatia is that there is not enough employment opportunities, and we, the youngs, are leaving the country trying to find a better future in the world. So I would like to ask you how to prevent this situation. How does EU plan to help?
And I'd like to ask, why do you think that democracy is the best type of political system?
In light of recent events, many of us Europeans have come to observe neo-Nazism come to life. In my country, Greece, albeit a left government was just elected, the extremist party named Golden Dawn came third in the most recent elections. New cases of racism, chauvinism, misogyny, homophobia, religious fundamentalism, and other forms of hatred have surfaced, affecting our daily life in many ways. How do these phenomena inhibit, endanger, or violate the European vision? And how should the European Union intervene in such matters? In all due fairness, I believe that they cannot easily be resolved without external assistance.
I would like to ask about the sanctions. It actually hits Poland because Polish producers cannot sell apples, for example, and it destroys Polish industry, this whole climate pact, and why we keep being in European, which actually harms our country.
I am Ismini, I am from Greece, and my question has to do about our economy. The truth is that we do want to pay our loaning, but we do not want to do this in a way that exhausts our people. So, the new government that we have right now has a plan, and all it needs is a chance to make this plan happen. Why is it hard to give this chance to the government? Why is it hard?
As I mentioned in my speech, Cyprus is a divided country, and I'm wondering why can only south side of Cyprus can benefit from EU and north side of it can't. Although in North Cyprus is included as a land, included EU as a land, and how can this problem be solved? Because our capital, Nicosia, is the only divided capital in the world.
In EU, there are some countries which don't have a euro. And if there's going to be some situation in the future which is going to have to tell them that they have to accept the euro, and what's going to happen if the countries say that they don't want the euro, there's going to be some tax.
When it comes to the environment, the situation is not so good. We all know that the rate of pollution has raised in the last years. In your opinion, which are the best measures to be taken into consideration? Thank you.
Until changes have been made regarding the Dublin Convention, does the EU have any, can it help countries like Malta and Italy that are being overwhelmed with refugees and they don't have the resources to contain them in a proper way and it's unhumanitarian? Can the EU help with any sort of economical or anything?
What is the European Union doing to combat poverty and inequality within its borders, especially now in light of the economic crisis? And what is going to be done in the future to ameliorate the situation?
You were talking about a solution that would include distributing the immigrants over all the member states of the European Union. And I was wondering what is preventing these immigrants from traveling to the richer countries in the European Union.
You've said, when you talk about immigration, you said that the immigrants are going to be shared out amongst the European countries, but I'd like to know how you would organize that. Would it be based on statistics? For example, would you be looking to see how many inhabitants we had in a country? How would you ensure that there is a proper balance struck? Because, of course, if people come on boats from Libya and Syria, of course, if they are accepted in a country, it's going to encourage others to come to try to get across those dangerous waters in similar boats.
As we know, cyberbullying is a major problem that affects almost all of young people of this generation. 43% of us have been cyberbullied. And, Irish people have been significantly affected by this. And my question for you is, do you think there will ever be a law enforced at European level for prosecuting offenders of cyberbullying and catfishing? And if so, what would be the punishment? Gurmila, thank you.